Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Phillies, Alan Runhell. What do you have on him, Chris?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Tommy Edman at the plate. And we're underway here in Philly.
First pitch, 6:40.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. And that misses. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, center fielder Andy.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game, but a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
2 away.
Batting third, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Next to the dish is Freddie. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto. Up and in, ball 1. In the air, center field. Crawford gets under it. And that'll do it. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill for the Dodgers, number 63. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
The 0-1. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Bounced up the middle. And that chance handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Another solid power season. That one finds the zone. Strike one. In the dirt to second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Runner at second, nobody out. Got him looking. Some high cheese for strike three. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Dead last in team batting average. And we all talk about how batting average isn't as valued as it used to be. But clearly it's been a real struggle for him to score this year, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and I know you're more of an OBP and slugging guy, OPS plus. But in this situation, at some point, you have to have a higher batting average to go along with that on base or that slug to ultimately be able to score runs.
That's the ball.
And they just haven't been able to do that this season.
Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. One out and a runner at second. Gets him to chase after that one. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Man at second. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting fourth, designated hitter,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Way inside, gets away. Throw comes into third, and on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there. Man, I got to think something is definitely off with his delivery right now. Already the second wild pitch that he's thrown in just the first inning. Not a good sign.
And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Rojas slings to first, and that is that. One left for Philadelphia. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Philadelphia, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one is downstairs, and that is ball one.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
There's a line drive to left field. One up, one down.
batting fifth, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
No, that's down. Ball, that's out.
Rangel, 28 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Second inning here, no score. Fought off foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Towards first. Harper takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Flips it. It's there, and that's a great play. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
This one in the air, right field. Tucker on the move. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Paid a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
This is Bryson Stott. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
1 out man at first. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 1.
And that's fouled off. Boom. At first, 1 gone. And a changeup clips the zone for a strike. Grounder might be 2. Rojas for 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Bangs off the wall. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Eliezer Alfonso steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Ball that's
really
outside.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. This one kicks away from Real Muto. No advance, though. The Dodgers looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Tommy Edman will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
There's a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Crawford takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. Fly to left his first time. In there for strike 1. And that's a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
1-2 now.
There you go.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. That's
Ball
down and
three.
in. A slider missed. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. This one smacked out to left center. No one can get there. It falls in. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So runner at second, 2 down. Freddie Freeman digs in now. Fly to center his first time.
Nope. Outside.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. To third. Boom. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs. There's a line drive to left field. Schwarber moving under it, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers with a run scoring double. It's now 1-0. Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Jack Dreyer.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies.
Ball inside. Inside, ball 2.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swinging a foul straight back. That's off the inside corner. Ball 3. Here's a rocket to right field. And there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Now here is Justin Crawford. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One down, Phillies down a run.
I don't like
that's
to say
there.
he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That one misses, and the count is 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Gets to it onto first. In there safely.
Up next for the Phillies.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Turner takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one drilled left field. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Ground ball up the middle. Rojas. The flip. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer. So here is Bryce Harper. Struck out swinging his first time.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Schwarber leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one lifted in the air center field. That is the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. As we go to the top of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Tucker wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. The wind to kick the 2-0. Fouled off left side. The count 2-1. That one lifted to left. Boom. Should have this one. One down.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And the 1-0.
Aye! Ball, that's low.
That one fouled off. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. And that skips in the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1.
All 1.
On the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Gets it to first. And Hernandez is out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Bottom 4. Here's the Phillies DH, Brandon Marsh.
Designated hitter, Brandon Marsh.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
This one popped up. Rojas takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Up Pitching for the Dodgers.
Righty reliever out of the pen,
39,
Evan Phillips. He's been so good against lefties. Bryson Stott now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on.
Ball. That's inside.
Two and one now. That clips the corner. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That is the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Philadelphia, ready now for the 5th inning. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. So up next, Eliezer Alfonso. Struck out swinging his first time. In the air, left field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Tommy Edman.
So back to the top of the order. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And that's downstairs. That's down. And that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, Turner. Over to first, and they get Edman for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Inside ball.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Go-ahead run on base. Gabriel Rincones Jr., the next to hit. Going along. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Popped up. Betts moving under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Justin Crawford. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time. Fouled off. He was late. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a pop-up. Rojas. Two down.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's Turner now. He's 2 for 2. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-0. Pitch kicks away. The throw to third. Tag. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Kyle Schwarber, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. 3-0 down. There's a strike. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. We played 5 full. Tied at 1 aside. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Andy Pajes.
That one misses. Ball 1. Some stirring in the bullpen for the Phillies. Chase Sugar, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bolin also getting ready. Slice to right. quick out number one.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Ball, that's outside. Ball two.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Center field. Crawford settles underneath it. And there are two down.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop.
Here's Mookie now, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the sixth. Foul ball there. Ripped to short. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains tied 1-1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Swing and a foul out of play. Check swing called strike. No balls, two strikes. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brock Stewart looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Klein getting cranked up as well. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Way inside.
That's ball two.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's outside. And the count's full. Outside, and that is ball four. And he heads down to first as a potential go-ahead run after that long AB ends in a walk. Here's Bryce Harper. Ball one to Bryce.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And fouled off. In the air out to center. That's a base hit. Fires to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Alex Vesia done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Edgardo Henriquez taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, no outs. And here comes Alec Bohm, 1 for 2. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Stop. Ball. Stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. That's outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
It's 3-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fastball for a strike. Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
That's a ball.
Two on, 2 outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 1-1.
That's ball 2.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. First and second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chase Sugar.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Inside, ball 1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's in the dirt. And it's 3-2. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Swings through that one out in front that time. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One and two now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So they make short work of him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 2 and the Dodgers 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 1.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. In the air to left center. Dives for it, but it gets down for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. That's in for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Back to the top of the order now. Now, Trey Turner. There's a strike. Turner not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Outside,
that
that's
was
a ball.
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Strike 2. Just misses with that one. And it remains 2 and 2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Rincones leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. puts it in the air out towards left center. Hernandez takes it in for the out, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And there's the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Shohei. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jonathan Bolin. He comes out for the 35th time this year. Max Muncy at the dish. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
In the air, left field. Schwarber takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So digging in, Eliezer Alfonso. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Can't get there, too slow to get after it. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Got on playing with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
Edman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Bolin measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Pajes in the box now. No balls and a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. One left for LA, and they trail it 4-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Right through there, got him. And there's one away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now here is Alec Bohm, 1 for 3.
Ball, that's up there.
And that one up and in. Look out.
Hey!
The 2-1. Just
that's ball
missed.
3.
Flips the corner. 3-2 now. That's ball 4.
That's
Tried another
inside. Ball
fastball,
4.
but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
So, man aboard. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
Trying to bunt his way on. Rojas flips it, and
You're
they
up.
get the out.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 70.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Man at second. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. Phillies strand 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Joan Duran.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Hey!
Just
Nope.
missed
Ball
with
1.
that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That
That's a
misses,
ball.
and the count is 1-1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And they'll do it again. The Phillies trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Tucker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fought off foul. Duran is just 1 strike away. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Two down, nobody on.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 1-2. Ground
Foul
ball left side, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a payoff pitch. Stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
That's how you check a box to start your career, Boo. First MLB win in your first MLB start. Congratulations to him on a major milestone.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.